Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Inside the 30. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Eagles are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Get set! Get set! Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pick up at 6. Brings up second and 4.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. is humming. A first down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Purdy out wide to Pearsall on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and
10. First down, 49ers.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's It's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. Purdy works out of the pistol. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McDougal. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goedert. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. And here's the rookie from Michigan. And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive stuff. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Let me go.
2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The 49ers out for the punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Barkley to start the drive, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Fred Warner, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Hurts. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the foul. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Third and inches. They run once more with McCaffrey. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you can force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
43-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. Oh, huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman list. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd and 6. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Roll out here with Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time. And it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Here's Purdy again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Back to the air again is Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Begin here on the ground. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on On the 36 now, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That's taken in by Dotson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Eagles 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Now it's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Hurts forced to his right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, I will put in with some wrong.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. A 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down. Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down. He's not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. He'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it takes up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They'll come up here, first and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the 49ers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.